Hey all you Star Wars fans, thank you so much for clicking on my video. This is Finding the Force, and today we're going to be showing and talking to you guys all about the brand new merchandise that Disney dropped in Galaxy's Edge parks, both in California and Florida. An unexpected surprise, but a welcome one. They dropped all kinds of new stuff like lightsabers, Darth Maul inspired merch, helmets, creatures, droid accessories, and of course, Kyber crystals and holocrons, which are like transforming 30% of the items that you can use those Kyber crystals for, which are pretty iconic to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And I have to stress that I could not have made this video without the help of my personal shopper, Kevin. Check him out on Instagram. His name is Battuu Smuggler 72. And he can be your personal shopper to pick you up anything from the Disney parks over in Florida, which means Disney World, which means Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Magic Kingdom. You just send him a message and tell him that Finding the Force sent you. How can you trust him? Because I'm vouching for him. I've been working with him for like years now. So thank you so much, Kevin, for being there on May the 4th during a mad rush, capturing all these snapshots for me that I can share with you guys about all the new merch, including holocrons, creatures, and more. So let's get into it. Yes, let's jump into the good stuff right away, that they did release brand new designs of the Sith and Jedi holocrons. Now, all these items I'm talking about, well, most of these items are being sent to me in the mail from Kevin right now. So if you want to see a hands-on full review of these products, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that video. But yes, the Sith Holocron has a different look to it, and it looks like it has a very solid, shiny silver frame to it with a more intricate design on either side. Now, from what I've heard, I believe they act just like the other holocrons, and all the crystals, of course, should work not only with the Sith Wayfinders, the holocrons, and the lightsabers that you can build at Savi's workshop. Check out a video of my experience, link up above here. A good buddy of mine on Instagram, Disneyland Nurse, filmed that for me, so go check him out if you're a big Disney fan. And what is really neat about the Jedi holocrons is that it is a green, natural Yoda kind of Dagobah color, which is a nice change from the blue. Now, another new piece of merch that they dropped are these crystal chambers, which are not labeled by the character except when you open them, which is a huge difference because they were a complete mystery before. If you cracked them open in the park, you got a colored crystal, but you wouldn't know who it was until you put it into a holocron. But these ones actually come with little pieces of paper that tell you about the character, has a little blurb on them, and you should be able to hear their voice when it comes to the Sith Wayfinder and the Jedi holocron. Heads up for all you Star Wars Rebel fans out there, it looks like Ezra Bridger's lightsaber is 30% off. So if you're interested in picking that up, of course, hit up Kevin, Battuu Smuggler 72 on Instagram. Another item that was just dropped is the 187th Legion Clone Trooper helmet, which has the classic style, but has these really neat kind of pastel purple and light blue designs on them. So I haven't seen a paint quite like that. Pretty unique. And in honor of the 25th anniversary of Star Wars: A Phantom Menace, they released a bunch of like Darth Maul inspired everything, Mickey ears, sweatshirt, and of course we can't forget the lightsabers. Thanks to you guys who voted on the community tab of my YouTube channel, I will be reviewing those sabers for you guys, letting you know if there's any changes, and checking out the box that I heard has like pulsating lights and plays music. So it is the most technologically advanced collector's box from the Legacy Lightsaber series. Oh, this is another item I begged Kevin to pick up for me. I'm not sure if it's in the mail or not. I think it is. It is a Lightup Jar Set that looks like it came straight off the Millennium Falcon and comes with those neat light up figures. It's a whole game, and it just looks a little bit more fun and interesting than the previous version, which was all wooden. No hate on the wood, but this thing looks like Chewie was just playing on it. I'm really excited to check that out with my son, so I'm really hoping that comes in the mail so I can review that for you guys. And thanks, Kevin, for getting us a price on that. That's going for $100, but it's going to look super sweet either on my kitchen top, or I'm going to try to find some place to put it on the background in my videos. So for all of you longtime viewers of mine out there, you may have seen that I do have a small Battuu creature collection. I love my Porg, I've got a Wampa, and the newest addition to the creature stall is the Nexu, which all of you fans out there are likely going to recognize, which we're trying to eat whole Anakin and Padme in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And although this thing has razor sharp teeth, it does look cuddly and appears to have some features such as a head that activates sound effects and leg and tail articulation. And of course, if you've ever bought anything at Doc Ondar's, if you look up above the cast register, you will see like a movie accurate scale head of the Nexu creature. So if you're a parent out there, or maybe you just enjoy vintage games, I do believe this is a new set, a wooden tic-tac-toe Empire vs. Rebellion set that looks like it's going for about $24.99. So I believe that made its first appearance at May 4th here in 2024. And now this next item I have got to get my hands on. I told Kevin to pick one up for me either now or later. It is the T16 Skyhopper that we see Luke playing with in A New Hope, and also Kenobi gifted Luke, we find out, in the Kenobi series. It looks so cool. I hope it's a little bit weathered. I would pay to get this thing in-universe weathered, but from this picture here, it does look pretty new. I think I even see a couple of guys that are sitting inside of the cockpit, and thanks to Kevin, he put his keys up against it to kind of give you an idea of the scale. I don't care. It looks movie accurate. I've got to get my hands on it, and it would look beautiful on my background, so look for some new items in the backgrounds of my videos. Okay, so this item isn't new, but Kevin took a picture of it for me, and my son just bought one on our last trip. It is so much cooler than you'd think. It's called the ID9 Seekers Droid. It sits on your shoulder with a magnet, and it comes with a little cuff that goes on your arm. Not only does it light up all different colors, it moves and looks around and makes different beeping sounds, but you can even record your own voice and replay it in like different robotic sound effect, bound to bring a smile to anyone who checks this out on your shoulder. Just in case you didn't know, there is a huge subculture of droid fanatics from Galaxy's Edge. I'm a part of one of the Facebook groups, and I'm sure they are stoked that there's a whole new accessory drum kit for your R-series droids. It looks like I see a bass, a snare, a whole drum set, and I heard it comes with a personality chip, which you can insert into your droid and hear the drum sound effects. Oh my gosh, check this out on the droid. It even comes with individual little arms that hold the drumsticks. That is so cool. So for any of you musician Star Wars fans out there, this is right up your alley. Here's a quick overview of all the cuddly little creatures in Battuu that need a home. Adopt a creature. They are so much fun. My daughter even has one. She loves to snuggle up on her Porg. And a toy that I was really surprised my son had so much fun snuggling with on one of our last trips was he picked up a puffer pig. It makes a little squeaky sound, and I actually know there's a few fans out there who really love to dress theirs up and maybe give them a paint job and stuff. So lots of fun in the creature stall. Don't forget to visit there on your next trip on planet. Here is the famous Imperial Comlink, which we've seen multiple times throughout the films and the TV series, going for $39.99. Oh, and it's a Bluetooth speaker. Look at that. I thought maybe it wasn't new, but look at that packaging. I know I have not seen that before. Another item which is fairly new, I'm not sure if this dropped on May the 4th, but they have an epic looking shiny silver chromed out Star Trooper, double blasting it in a very action stance. As you can see right here in the photo, $140. Does not come with the stand under the stand with those little white oval lights, but I have to say they did a great job at making this Stormtrooper look truly epic. So if you're a fan of the troopers, you might want to pick this up. Would look really neat on your desk or on display. And lastly, here's a little sneak peek footage of the Darth Maul Sabers. Oh my gosh, this box looks amazing, comes with both pummel caps, but I love that it already comes attached and configured with all the red buttons lining up perfectly. That's a huge help because I know it was kind of a project when you had to assemble it yourself and you had to tighten and loosen and recheck in order to get the sabers together and line up perfectly, just like Darth Maul has when he holds it in a Phantom Menace. By the way, leave a comment down below. Did you guys go see a Phantom Menace when it was re-released in theaters? I'd love to hear your feedback. I know I did, and I have got a secret to share with you guys. a one letter and a word, D box. You have got to go experience this thing. It's almost like a 2-hour ride. It's like re-experiencing the movies all over again. If you have to drive an hour, it would be worth it. It's definitely worth the extra $5 or $8, whatever I paid to feel the movie. It was so much fun. The chair moved when they swung lightsabers, and when they were racing those pod racers, it was a total blast. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to do an in-person review on these products. I'm curious about how the crystals sound. I'm sure they're going to operate the same in the lightsabers, but I really want to get my hands on them. I heard that when you take them apart, they look much more intricate and fancy. So, and are there any pieces of merchandise that I forgot to mention in this video? Make sure to let me know down in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and especially watching to the end of the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Take care, and make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day.